What is going on, everybody? We're back on at Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I want to say episode 20. Coming off the last episode, I talked about it with my Patreon members because they get the episodes a couple weeks early. I thought it was the best episode of the entire 19 and now 20 episodes that I've seen. Between the fighting and just finding out information, actually seeing a full-fledged authentic Philosopher's Stone for the first time after hearing about how these homunculi are invincible and can't die, and then seeing one killed, um, seeing Colonel Mustang in action, Fuhrer Bradley show up. Since the last time we haven't seen him was since we kind of got that big reveal, and then we ended the episode with Ed seeing his dad. You know, they're right there in front of each other. Now, I don't know if Ed's dad is the father figure that is currently the head of all the homunculi and doing all the bad things behind the scenes and creating Philosopher's Stones. They look awfully similar, but I can't confirm because the father figure we saw had his hair down. He looked a little bit bigger. But who knows what Ed's dad might look like behind the scenes. Hooked up or juiced up on whatever that the father figure was with his hair down and all that. They look similar, but I'll need clarification before I can kind of go further on that. And we'll just keep it up and see how it goes. I'm interested to just go ahead and get it started. They're right in front of each other, so this should be a good conversation. So, opening just ended. Hold on, let me move this around a little bit. It looks a little funky. There we go, that looks a little bit better. Opening just ended. We're right at the opening scene where he's telling Ed that he's gotten bigger. And we'll go ahead and press play on it right now. It's going to be an awkward conversation. No shit. Hmm. He's going to make Ed feel like shit. Usually we see Ed always stand up and yell but yeah, he's going to keep degrading this man. Yeah. Ed shook. Episode 20, Father Before the Grave. Alright, let's get it. Oh wow, we're actually getting to see his memories. I thought he was just going to be some dick that we don't get any dialogue. We don't get to see behind the curtain. But, I mean, you did leave them, by the way. Hmm. He's got an automail arm. Excuse me, guys. I don't think I have the virus, so please don't alert the authorities. Oh god, he's really fucking crazy. Oh God. That's why he has to get his body back. He could. Everybody wants what Al has, except Al. I really want to go back to that conversation because you could tell. I wouldn't call the dad like sadistic, but he had this kind of like feverish, like hobby, like fanatic. Like, hey, hey, give me the details. Like, what did you really see? No, but what did you really see? You know? Well, we've never seen this. Wow. Man's having some serious dreams. You need to go have a conversation, even if it's a shitty one, just to find out some information. Ed, get your ass down there. We need some info. He's gonna say it and dip. He's like, no, you need to get the fuck out of here. Like they're gonna start rounding up bodies. Everybody using them for human transmutation. Ed, get out there. Ah, damn it. The man's got information, Ed. Wow. Ed, I mean, I get it, but you've got bigger goals right now. And as shitty as it is, if he's got answers, then our dude just came in, started asking all these questions, dropping all these hints, made me want to know about what he knows, and then he dips. Started talking about that body and what was the hair color, what was it? Was it really her? So what is it? It makes me think like with the human transmutation, he made it seem like you can't pick or choose who you human transmutate. Maybe you could follow the process and do all the steps, but maybe all the souls are like on the same side, and whatever soul you happen to pull back through could be anybody. Maybe that's why he was curious, like, hey, was it really her? Like, was he able to specifically bring back the person he wanted? Are you sure? Or was it somebody random? That's what I took from that conversation, but You never know. And then he's over here talking about something bad's gonna happen. It makes me think he is the father figure behind the scenes. And he's gonna know. He's like, hey, I'm about to put my plans into motion. Other countries are gonna start coming here and fighting Ishvalans. Like, I got my shit going on. Bodies are gonna be sacrificed for philosopher's stones. It doesn't matter, young, old. Hey, get the hell out of here if you can. Or maybe he's just. Maybe he's not that guy. You know how far that could be down there? He's really trying to see if that was even her hair. Was it hair they used? Or the hair they brought back? Okay. So it's the hair that he brought back. Not. Because, like, he put all the proper things that you need to make a human, but did you have to include any kind of, like, of anything of their blood or anything of their hair? Did you have to do that as well? Or you just need the parts that make up the body? You don't need, like, DNA. And this man just brought back somebody random. He snatched somebody's soul. It wasn't impossible because you did do something. I just think you don't have all the pieces to the puzzle. It's possible. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the if I put my money on anything in this show series, somebody out there has successfully done human transmutation and probably has done it multiple times because it's been hinted at. Too many people have talked about it. Even Ed's dad either was surprised by the accuracy that Ed's done because maybe he knows how hard it is to bring back the person or the thing you want, or he knows it can be done, but you can't pick and choose who it's going to be, which is pretty much pointless because if it's all souls on one side, you could do it for 1,000 years and never get the right person you want. Happy meat. She hung up. She knows the real information. But Winry is not. That is Winry's grandmother, correct? But yeah, that is Winry's grandmother. But Ed and Al aren't related, they're just close family friends. Girl, he comes around every 20 years. You forgot to give him a message? What was the promise? That was it? Oh, damn. If I bump into him. What's the chance they're on the same train together? Oh, okay, we already fast forward. Never mind. Man, it's missing a face and missing an arm. Boom, good as new. There you go. He doesn't know that. After everything you just found out about souls and who to bring back, you can't guarantee that. She said, yep. Turned you both down. Jesus. Hmm. That is true. So now he's thinking he could pull the body back as well. How can you specifically pick him though? Does he I was about to say, does he remember seeing a room full of random bodies, or? But the thing is, you have to go back there. Do you remember? This is just a. Oh, okay. So he's saying the soul that was latched to that body, they didn't bring back a random soul. It was. Hmm. Death is permanent. I think they did miss something. I don't think it is certain. Because it looks like his father is he either knows what it is they're missing, or he's also like done what they've done, but he doesn't. Maybe he's missing a step as well. Hmm. got some information. This music they're playing right now does not match the scene. Yeah, we've got to find out either it is possible and the father knows, and he knows like the missing ingredient or the steps that they didn't do, or the father has also been trying to do the same thing, but has come to the same kind of dead end that they have. And maybe he's successfully made a better composed body and not this demon exorcist thing. But he can't specifically get what he's trying to bring back. And the father either wants to know how or he does know how. I don't know which one. And I don't know what he knows or doesn't know, the little Asian dude. Somebody out there's got the secrets. That's true. He just sits up by himself day after day. Imagine him doing that for 10, 20, 50, 100 plus years. Never sleeps, never gets to rest, has to sit up all the time. He's confident now all of a sudden. Yes, I mean, we pretty much discussed kind of everything that would need to be post episode throughout the episode. Um, again, we still don't know the connection between that father figure that has the homunculi army on his side and Ed and what is his Jotunheim, whatever his Hohenheim. We don't know if they're the same person. We don't know that yet. Could possibly be, but we're not quite sure. Either way, what does his dad know and doesn't know? Does his dad have all the answers, but he's not inclined to share them or divulge that information? If his dad, Hohenheim, and the father figure are not the same person, I think that makes the story a little bit more interesting, because then you don't have to put them in together, and then it's just an easy storyline to follow. Okay, Hohenheim, the father figure, it's the same person trying to reach the same goal. If they're separate, now you've got two separate storylines we can kind of put on the map. Because if they're separate, how does Hohenheim know all what he knows? And this father figure, who is he? What does he want? You know, those kind of things. If they're the same person, it wouldn't be bad if they are, but it creates two unique storylines. Because then it's like, how does Hohenheim know what he knows? How does he know the country, like, everything's about to go to shit? Why would he give that warning? Why did he show back up? Was it just to tell her that? So that's interesting. So either he knows all the answers and he was curious to see how far his son has come, or he doesn't know the answers and he just wanted to find some more information. Either one. And I guess kind of the other realization we got was that the bodies, again, if it's just bringing back a random soul attached to the body, because I don't think the woman, she didn't have like somebody there with her, their teacher, when she was doing her human transmutation. So there wasn't a soul like Al that she had to like save or bound to something. A soul still came back in whatever she created. So take Ed and Al's example out of it, because I think that's a special case that there was two of them and one of them got their soul kind of stuck in something. Just regular human transmutation, one-on-one. You put all the pieces together, all the like minerals and things that you need, but you still need that soul, or the soul is going to be added or whatever. And it looks like a random soul is being placed in there. So is there just a pool of souls of every person that's ever died, and every time somebody tries human transmutation, a random one gets plucked out of the well? So like you have a 1 in 1 trillion chance of getting the actual soul you want to bring back. Is it an actual soul? Like, do we even know what's really in there? It's hard to really tell, because Al said, he saw from that thing's body, its POV. So it makes for an interesting question. And then again, it's like, how do we get his body back? He's making it seem like he did. Al said he saw his body. So where did his body actually go? Like he said with Barry, it's like he's in the metal suit and he sees his body. But where is his body being held? Is it still being preserved? Is it rotted? Is it decayed? Or, we'll kind of see. I'm sure we'll figure all that out. Got a lot of information there. A lot more info drops, but pretty 2 solid episodes back to back. Last episode I think was the best of all the 20 that I've seen, and this one was a pretty solid one as well. So Patreon members, you guys will get this on the 26th. We'll just keep chugging along. Appreciate you guys. Stay safe, stay virus free. Help us get to 6,000 subscribers, and as always,